Terrible color combination. Anyway. Alright, and apparently we're gonna be doing a billion... Oops. Apparently we're gonna be doing a billion single crochets. So let's get to it. I was a little bit busier today. I didn't get to start working on this during the music. Okay, 16 chains, 2. Okay, that should be 16. Yep. All right. How are y'all doing? Goshi, good to see you. Zan, hope you're doing well. We're going to be doing our normal thing here. I've got music practice today, so I'm going to have to leave a little bit after 7. But we'll get some stuff done. I was thinking we might try to do the flower bouquet today. Try to do something a little bit different, maybe. Maybe we'll do a little bit of knitting, but I was thinking we'd try that flower bouquet. It didn't seem like it should take that long. Okay, we're basically doing, what, 3 rows of single crochets here? Hey Daiwick, good evening, how are you doing? Hey, were you looking at doing some knitting project? 15. Okay. Oh, a 3-day weekend coming your way. Nice. Congratulations. Enjoy. YouTuber Patreon was looking into a UK knitting pattern. He mostly crochets. He was scared he wouldn't understand the pattern. Oh, okay. Got it. You got an ad? Oh, how exciting. What was it about? I bet that added at least a penny. Thank you. Wow. Wait a minute. Lumi's on a ridiculous streak. A car? She can't avoid for sure. Lumi, thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. The peacock was has been looking great. Let me get to the end of this row here. And then we shall release the hounds. I mean, the frogs. Okay, there we go. There we go. Pause. Where's the music? Pause. Okay. That peacock is going to haunt you. It's taken a while. It's taken a while. It never ends. I know that feeling. All right, our streakers are ready to celebrate Crown of Luminaries 100 stream streak. We should do something special 100. I feel if you've been watching, right, there's a bunch of people pushing to be able to celebrate the 69 streak. Like, yeah, whatever. Okay, fine. But if that passes, I'll feel bad because so many of you have passed it already. Anyway, let's go, streakers. Let's celebrate Lumi's... Oh, there goes a Gojo. Lumi's 100 stream streak. Oh, another Gojo. I did not start them early enough, though, so they will be going well past the music. See, they're still going. And one to grow. Wow. Lumi, thank you so much for the 100 stream watch streak. That's incredible. 2 Gojos. Not huge, but also, who had the 65 stream streak yesterday and got, like, nothing? Except on the final one. Oh, it was Jamie Farmer. Jamie Farmer got the 65 streak with nothing, except a kitty on the very end. Honestly, I think that's more normal. But thank you so much. I wish you all the best in conquering your peacocks, which sounds really terrible, but you show those peacocks who's the boss. Scan. I mean, that's probability. Like this, and this is why people don't like statistics. Oops. All right. Okay, are we ready? Did you see the colors today? Look at this. This is like some sort of CGA 1978 nightmare. Have you ever played a game? Games used to be these colors. Video games used to be these exact colors. Cyan and magenta. And black and white. Those used to be the colors of video games. I'm not kidding you. Okay, we're gonna do what? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna do a big old thing. Three, 4. Okay. Yeah. And you can't escape them? You have another project with a samurai who also has a peacock pair with him? Nice. Excellent. Them peacocks. They be cockin'. Is this what's actually going on? No, what? No, this is supposed to be a single crochet, isn't it? It's supposed to be a single crochet all the way down there. I think that's what this is. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's what it's supposed to be. It's just a single crochet all the way down. Wow, alright. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or wait, wicked again? What's wicked? Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there we go. Why Mario and Luigi are that colors? I don't know, why are they those colors? The colors? Oh. In the Wicked movie? Okay. Hold on. CGA. No, so this is what I mean, right? This is what CGA graphics before there was like 16 color on PCs. This is the color that games were. They were magenta and cyan. Right? I mean, that's what this is. Yeah, you had, here's Commander Keen. Anyway, so there you go. There's a flashback. Good old Commander Keen. Here's Monkey Island. Monkey Island in CGA. This is probably Prince of Persia. I mean, there you go. Nobody wants to remember that. Well, not a lot of people do. Okay. Fortunately, by the time that I got a computer, I was able to get a computer with VGA. VGA. And I think Super VGA was just coming on. Oh, okay. So we're done here. I'm sure everyone's just like shocked to death. Like, what the hell is this horror? Hey, Sukabath, how are you doing? We were just looking at CGA graphics. I should see if Art Womble would make something in CGA. I should get him to make me an olge emote using those colors. That would be pretty funny. I did end up I played a couple games in that color style, because sometimes there were games that hadn't been updated to VGA, right? So do 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 do. Okay, so unfortunately this square is going to take forever today because it is a billion single crochets, which is the absolute slowest way to make anything in crochet. One, two, three. Yeah, pre-VGA. Good old days. It was pre-EGA. It wasn't EGA was in between. I think EGA was like 8-bit. I mean, you could get like 16 colors. VGA was like... Anyway. There's one parking space left in the parking lot tonight. You have it! Something's going on downtown. There's so many cars. Oh, wow. That seems unusual. What's going on? On a Thursday night? Sounds suspicious. You should go check it out. Our poor choir director. Last night he was doing some basic musicianship stuff, and for whatever reason, the sopranos were particularly sharp that evening, last night, and he was trying his best. He was trying his best to get the sopranos in tune with the basses, and it just was not working. They kept staying sharp. Like, oh well. It's really unusual. Really unusual. Oh look, I only have to do 3 rows. I guess I only did 3 rows before too. Well, 3 rows before the next thing. So you can see this pattern. So this pattern is supposed to look like bricks. Okay, fine, which it doesn't really. It looks like a smushed hexagram, but okay, fine. Ours might actually look more like bricks because I think, well, we'll see. But you can see on the back side, it looks like, I don't know, looks like a thong gone wrong. On the front side, yeah, okay. But like the back doesn't look that great. Thong gone wrong. Nobody wants to see that. Even if it's just yarn. Oh, come on, yarn. Like, there has to be an ending here somewhere. Ugh. 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 Like, I'm old. I don't have time for this. I'm gonna be dead. Ugh. Any more? Goshi, can I interest you in a car? There you go. Ace Extra. Yes, feels CGA graphics. Okay, yeah, if we were gonna do a CGA graphic joke, what would it would be like? It should be like Coach in CGA colors, right? And we'll just call it Olge. Kanta Olge. That would be pretty funny. I think that would be pretty funny. Only the old people would get it. And the people that were here. It's an emote for old people. Actually, what's funny is like the really old people wouldn't get it. You'd be hitting a very specific generation of people. And then like computer nerds. Wait a minute. Wait, what? No, what happened here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, poop. Okay. Fine. Or colorblind people. Maybe. Okay, there we go. Alright, I should pay better attention at the beginning. Unfortunately, this square is gonna chew up way too much time. Corin, how are you doing? Alright, you know what? I'm getting... Gotta be careful, I don't want to cut the wrong things here. Oh no! Stuff is falling everywhere, what the hell's going on? Okay. I think I cut the right thing. You hope Corin gets it ad? I say no, he subs. Goshi got an ad. Someone actually paid to send an ad to Portugal. Suckers. Yeah, they'll regret it. More Portuguese condom ads. This is a vehicle. Much more expensive. Which is like even more ironic. You're like, what do you get an ad for? Really expensive items that like target a very niche audience. Oh, okay. On a gaming platform. Yes. Alright. All right, you spend your money. You spend your money the way you see fit. That goes for you too, Goshi. Don't buy too many cars. I know that ad will be slowly wearing at you and you'll want to suddenly go to Amazon and load in like 5 vehicles, but you should think twice. All right, there we go. All right, good enough. All right, there. That row took way too long. Oh, another 100 stream streak. Yes, please spam. Get Portuguese condoms off the screen. Oh, you got a Virtual Boy? Are those actually out now? It tells you how good Nintendo's been advertising. Oh, are they just releasing it as like the games on Nintendo? It's not actually like a standalone? Use the Switch with it, okay. So what do you actually buy? All right, hold on. Let's get Diewick's 100 stream streak here before it completely fades. Hold on. Multi-streak 100. All right, here we go. Got Diewick. Thank you for the 100 stream streak. There we go. Oh, a kitty and a chungo off the bat for Diewick's 100 stream streak. And a Gojo and a chungo. Double chungo so far. What else? A 100, that's a lot of naked streaking going on. Oh my goodness. Triple chungo! And a Julia. And one to grow. Thank you so much, Diewick. That was a lot of nakedness. Thank you so much for such a massive streak. 2 100 stream streaks today. That is cray cray. Thank you all so much. Whether you're streaking or not, but thank you. Okay, we're going to switch colors. How many times do I have to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Ugh. We're halfway through this damn thing. It's a plastic thing where you put the switch in, so it's really just a view scope on your that's why they did it. It's just damn cheap. They can release those games, try to make a little money off of them. And all they had to do was come up with some sort of cheap plastic peripheral. Wow. Wi-Fi is great! Yeah, how's that, you getting comfortable with your new speed? Haven't had the chance to try Breath of the Wild yet, VR. So it also does like, because it's like a view screen. I mean, you're basically just putting your Twitch on your face, or your Switch on your face, right? So you can now do Breath of the Wild in like VR mode. It's like that's not surprising that that's how Nintendo would do VR. I guess we're lucky it's plastic and not like cardboard. They made the red version too. You can get both. Oh, you can get cardboard? Of course you can. Cardboard version is $25. Is that more expensive? How much is the plastic version? $75 for like a piece of plastic? Wow, that's a lot of temerity. The plastic one looks like the original one. Wow. If you knew Breath of the Wild would be red, you don't think you would have bought it? Wait, so you had to buy a Virtual Boy version of Breath of the Wild? You remove the red filter. Okay. Oh, I see. You got the Virtual Boy. Oh, got it. It is the normal version. Alright. This is all very confusing. I'm too old, I don't get it. I realize that I don't get exposed much to ads anymore, other than like the ads for people over 60. But, I have literally seen nothing. I have seen zero information on the Virtual Boy. You got the, yeah, I was gonna say that I get emails from Nintendo. I have gotten 0 emails. Usually they send an email when one of the new video game comes. Maybe I just like deleted it because it looked like any other. Let me check my trash. Hold on. Trash. Nintendo. Tokyo Scramble. That was the last email I got from Nintendo. And the Pokemon game. Mario Tennis. Dragon Quest 7. Yeah, maybe it'll... You think that's the one? Tokyo Scramble? Oh, the trashy is spoken? No, I definitely haven't gotten that one. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Nope, I don't see anything like that. Huh, maybe it's on its way. Weird. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I do get the newsletter. The like monthly newsletter. Oh well, maybe again, maybe it's on its way. Okay, and I think we're gonna do 5. Hey, Lil Bantan, how are you doing? 3, 4. We're making very slow progress on this stupid square. Hope you're doing well. One, two, three, 4. You good? Excellent. I'm doing pretty well. We were just talking about the Virtual Boy, which apparently came out. Alright, so let me clean this up a little bit. We got some umbilical cords hanging out here. Yeah, you can see the pattern naturally wants to pull up. The pattern naturally wants to pull up the stitch. So instead of necessarily being flat, it's just ever so like extended. But it's a little bit flat. And again, on the back, it looks like a thong gone wrong. Or maybe a thong gone right. Yeah, it's okay. All right. Hope you're doing well. We are going to, we're going to knit a little today, but we're going to, I think, try those flower bouquets. I'd like to try the flower bouquet coaster. Because I had some things I wanted to do and try with them. Unfortunately, there's like 2 videos that are available on, 2 patterns that are available on Ravelry. They're both videos. instead of like actually being a pattern, they're YouTube videos, which I think is like kind of smarmy, but whatever. Okay, 15. Oh no! I didn't mean to do that. I needed to do 3 more things. Oh well, let's just go. That's fine. It was silly of me. You kind of like YouTube more because you barely understand the written patterns. Oh, yeah. No, I can see that. But the reason I don't like the YouTube videos is because it's always like, hey, everyone, welcome to my channel, blah, 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 blah. And 5 fucking minutes later, they finally start working on the pattern. So you sit there and like fast forward, fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. And then it's like, oh, look at all the things I have to explain because I'm trying to draw out this video so it's not just 1 minute. Like, oh my gosh. That's why I don't like YouTube videos.
Here is our dear little old friend, the chicken.
That's right. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Chicken, how are you doing? What would I do without chicken to remind me to like and subscribe? That's right, folks. Don't forget to follow. Smash that follow button. Don't hurt yourself in the process.
But just get used to using your finger for all sorts of things.
Yes, my finger. You just started on a crochet with block stitch. Ooh, fun. How's it going so far? Ah!
How many nylons did you take today?
Starbug, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, everyone. How's it going? How is Control? Did you have to read another novel today? You learned how to knit using YouTube. Visuals are great, but agreed. Just get to the point. Yeah. Right. No. Hi everyone! What I have to show you today is going to take 10 seconds, but I've turned it into a 10-minute video! And that is crafting on YouTube. Starbug, thank you so much for the raid. Hey, if you're not already following Starbug, click on the heart icon, give Starbug60 a follow immediately. Today, playing Control, in which they apparently want you to read volumes and volumes of lore, but usually painting miniatures or playing with digital pets like Tamagotchis. How hell was it today? A lot more chill than what you were doing? No. Well, there's only been a little bit of cursing so far, so that'll give you some indication. Welcome on in, everyone. We're working on this granny square. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I gotta sneak in another single crochet here. There was a novel to read. Super fun, easy to stitch. There you go, that sounds cool. We're doing this square today, which apparently are supposed to be bricks. It's supposed to be bricks. Hooting and hollering on your end? Oh no. Sounds like a good old time. Regular old hootenanny. Keep it down over there, we're having too much fun. You're right at the end, but the game said no. Like first, before you beat the game, we need to fill you in on all of the extra lore that you missed. And there's a lot, so get ready. You can't have too much fun. Yeah. Be right back, you got a life. Alright. And we got ads starting soon, so good time to grab a break. Grab a stretch break. In fact, I should probably get some more water because I ate right before stream and I am ungodly thirsty because I never drink enough when I eat. Urgh. Okay, let's see. I guess this is the next square. The joys of crochet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, that is the next square. Hey, have a good one, Goshi. Don't buy too many cars. Resist the urge to buy all those vehicles. We were all terribly shocked, but apparently someone actually paid to show an ad to Portugal. It was astounding. I'm worried about Goshi. He's got very little resistance to advertisements. Natural immunity is not built up. Oh, okay, there go the ads. Let's go. Grab a stretch. I'm almost done with this. So I'm just going to finish these last 2 stitches. But grab some water. We're going to be knitting here. We're going to be working on our polo. And we're going to be working on a new project. So we'll get to that after these messages. Don't forget to smash that like button. Oh, quiet you. All right. So there we go. You're back. Welcome back. I am back too. I grabbed some water. All right, there we go. There's our square for today in all of its glory. All right. Oh, all right. So that took way longer than it should have because it was all single crochet. You know, the sad part is it probably needs more stretching this way to make it square. That just makes it more hexagonal. Like it would have been better, honestly, to call this honeycomb or like smushed honeycomb because it's not really brick. Like even in theirs, it has a noticeable warp, right? You know what? I would have done this in like orange and black or like a gold and black and called it like Drunken Bees. And that would be awesome. But instead we get like brick and it's like, you know, whatever. Okay. Well, there we go. Whatevs. Whatevs. We're gonna knit a little bit. Knit a little bit, and then we're gonna try one of these flower bouquets. If you've seen these flower bouquet coasters, right? The coasters are like the flowers on the edge, and then when you put them all together, they form like a bucket of flowers. We're gonna try to make one of those. All right, so on our knitting, we're just plugging along on this polo shirt. We're working on the body, so it is literally just knitting along. No fancy stuff. Who wants chicken waffles? I will take some chicken waffles. Thank you. Now, are you making chicken in a waffle maker? Are you making waffles that have chicken embedded in them? Or are you making chicken and waffles? Or some other weird combination that I did not enumerate. Betsu Betsu. Chicken waffles. Starbuck, how's the painting been going? You were painting the other day. You have Eggo and chicken strips and barbecue sauce. Okay. You got chicken and waffles. Do you have any syrup for the waffles? Or is it barbecue sauce? Or is it honey barbecue? There you go. Honey barbecue. Barbecue sauce for all. Okay. It would be a lot of sugar otherwise. Yeah, sweet barbecue. I was gonna say, unless if you're using like a vinegar-based barbecue, there's probably a lot of sugar in it. Let's see. Okay, so I've got music rehearsal in about 2 hours. I've got to leave. So we'll give this maybe a half hour. And then we'll take a look at that bouquet. The bouquet. I'm sure it'll take more than an hour to do the bouquet. But maybe not. I'm sure to make all the little flowers takes a while. But if we can get the basics out of the pattern. Sweet holy barbecue. So if you've missed what we've been doing with the crochet squares, we had picked up this pattern kit that has 50 squares, and we've been working through them. We're on number 44. We're doing one a day on all 50 of them until I turn 50, which is next week. Actually, we're going to finish the 50th the day before my birthday, because I didn't want to be doing this on my birthday, which was a wise choice. Next week! Yeah, we'll hit the 50th square on Wednesday, and then my birthday's on Thursday. The big 5-0. Yeah, 12 hours of polo knitting. I still wouldn't be done. I'd just be 12 hours older. Yeah, actually, no, I haven't really thought about like what we're gonna do on the day. I briefly thought about doing a 24-hour stream, but the problem is I'm not going to be home until like the afternoon, which means I'm not going to have like a chance to like I would be awake for 12 hours before starting the stream. Now, just a couple weeks ago, I pulled an all-nighter and worked through the entire day, so like I can do it. Of course, that was like really mentally engaging. I was actively writing and synthesizing and doing all that stuff. I don't I wonder what it would be like to do a 24-hour stream if you're just like doing stuff like this. I would need to have some other schedule of events, you know, playing lots of different games. We could do stream games. We could do like, I don't know. 24 hours, oh yeah. It would almost be worth it just to be done with the polo. Hey, Jamie Farmer, how are you doing? Get yourself some Aussie viewers. Hey, mate. I don't think I need any ringtails. How are you doing, Jamie Farmer? I did pick up, I need to, when, if Semi drops by, I need to, today I ordered some yarn for the, finest kind. Or the finest kind. I decided I'm going to knit that at work. So when I have meetings at work, where it's amenable, I will work on the knitting for the finest kind. You're getting a new USB wired headset for your workstation. Oh, nice. Order placed today. Well, that's cool. Does it have a anything fancy on it? Like foot push to talk or something? You hope not. Let's see. All right. When I'm at work, I have to use a push to talk for my computer. It gets annoying very fast. Hey Kaz, happy Thursday. It's actually, I didn't know if you all knew this, it's double Thursday today. It's double Thursday. And that means what? Good question. Thank you for asking. I don't know. I actually don't know because I asked for my T image today to be about Thursday and I got double Thors. So it's double Thors Day. So there we go. Double Thors Day. Two Thors. 2 Thors for the price of 1. The one you have has a couple buttons on the wire, and one is a mute button, which is nice. The other will boot you out of whatever Teams video conference you're in. You've had a few oops. Yeah, that, like, why would you need to jettison that fast out of a meeting that you would need a button for that? That just seems to be asking for, like... The button should literally just play like an audio file of embarrassing fart sounds or something like that. I mean... Oh, I'm sorry about that. I pressed the wrong button. People would be like, what? Oops. Oh, man. You know, virtual meetings. You would think after 6 years, 5 years of dealing with virtual meetings that people would have learned how to like mute themselves properly. No. No. I was just in a meeting a week ago where there was someone talking and someone and made some point or something like that, and someone just started like laughing and mocking the person. And it was like, oh my gosh. Anyway, good times. Oh yeah, no, horribly rude. Anyway. The headset still works great, but the king set developing the wire after 5 years of has created exposed wires. Oh. Yeah, that's not good. You had a cup of coffee. Wow. Did you have anything with your coffee? No. You're off to eat your decadent supper. You're gonna go into like a sugar coma afterwards, but enjoy, Dawick. Enjoy your sugary waffles and chicken. They had pancake today at work. Like they had a whole thing with pancakes. I did not grab a pancake. I'm sure they were delicious. Today was apparently like carbohydrate day at work. They had pancakes in the morning as like a special breakfast. And then every Thursday we have popcorn in the afternoon. The building that we work in pops up fresh popcorn. And I managed to dodge both, which was probably about like dodging 1,500 calories worth of carbs. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Okay, so we are on... We're finishing row 24, which should be 3 inches? Which should be 3 inches from when we had roughly started. Or, I'm sorry, 3 inches from when we joined the two pieces together. Okay, so there we go. That looks about 3 inches. We'll measure here in a second. Ooh. Jamie, did you get to do any other testing with your bamboo? Hey, let's do the streak. Hold on a second. There we go. Oops. Keep knocking this poor guy over. All right. Hold on. There we go. All right. Kaz Circle, thank you so much for the 7 stream watch streak. Let's release the naked frogs. Let's go. There we go. Thank you so much for the 7 stream watch streak with 1 to grow. Thank you for the streak. Always fun to release the streaking frogs. Oh, let's measure this. Oof. Okay, this should be about 3 inches. Look at that. A little under 3 inches. Pretty much there. You spent a 7-gram turtle, and you're spending a second 7-gram turtle. Okay. Oh, you got picks in the spin and win. Let me check it out. Hey, Coco Cat, how are you doing? Ooh, very nice. It's a very, like, fuzzy looking yarn. A very fuzzy looking yarn. But very pretty too. It's very shiny. You're doing all right? I'm doing well, thank you. We've been working on this polo. We're going to take a little bit a break from the polo in a second and work on a new project here. You love fuzzy yarn? It looks very, yeah, fuzzy and shiny. You can do a dye session. Okay, are you going to make 3 turtles? Or how are you going to, you said 3-ply, right? Do you think it will get less fuzzy when you ply it? I'm trying to figure out if it needs to be 3. Oh, okay. So you might go higher. You were saying it's the singles are pretty thin. Very thin, not actually as fuzzy as it looks. Oh, okay. Nice, and got some unspun fiber cut up. Oh, as you're wrapping the triple. Oh, okay. All right. That's good. Because it does look, it looks more frizzy, I guess. I was just remembering what you were saying about like it looking like you had a pet that was shedding. When they make, when they make bamboo fiber, I assume they're making that from the bamboo directly. Is there a way they can actually control the staple length? Like, can they actually make it longer? Kind of curious what that process is of making fiber from bamboo. That would be interesting to see what, how that works. I'm familiar with the process of making pulp from mulberry, just from having watched all the woodblock printmaking stuff. So in Japan, a lot of the paper used to be made from mulberry pulp. So they grow the mulberry, strip off the bark, very laborious process, boil it down, and you get the kozo fiber. And then from that you can make washi, in Japanese paper. So that has like fiber length and all that stuff, but you keep that in a very hydrated environment and you use it to make paper rather than fiber, or rather than paper yarn. But I have to imagine it's kind of a similar process of boiling the bamboo or whatever. Chemical process used on bamboo, pushed through a spinneret to make the fibers. Technically, this is a viscous. Okay, well, that makes sense because that's kind of what mulberry is too. A very viscous fiber, very pulpy. You haven't watched the videos on it, but you believe it's the same process they use on wood pulp to make tensile viscous. Oh, interesting. That would be neat. Oops. That would be neat to, like, find a couple of videos on that and watch. I'd be curious about that process. If there's one thing I can tell you for sure is that you typically don't have any problems growing bamboo. bamboo is very much a invasive grass. One of my friends, there was bamboo that was in the neighborhood, and it was of the giant bamboo type. You get some bamboo that's kind of like the thinner, tall, bushy bamboo, but then you get sometimes the bamboo that's like the classic, ginormous tubes. Hey, Nordic. Yeah, most are invasive, some are not. But this was definitely the invasive species because it was just very hard to eliminate. And I remember one spring being over there, and you could see, like, in the corner of their yard, there was just this large eruption of earth, and it was a big bamboo shoot coming up from the ground. I mean, it was just... Ugh. But point being, it seems like something that's not hard to grow. And so if you were looking at making bamboo fiber, you could probably very easily at least get the source material. I think there are ways to plant bamboo that try to contain it, but you know, because I think bamboo propagates through the roots, and so if you put them in certain types of containers or other things, you have a better chance at containing them, but you know, it's not a guarantee. Nordic, I hope you're doing well. How's the projects going? We're in the eternal phase here. How are we only halfway through this row? You're starting or returning to some embroidery for a folk costume you're making. Ooh, fun. Is that for any particular event, or? Sounds like awesome. And if I may ask, what kind of folk costume? You know, you just reminded me too. I had bought some embroidery kits. Now I guess it's been a couple years ago, and I never got around to doing them. Oh well, I guess I should wait until I have more time, and then I might actually be able to use the embroidery for something. You still haven't decided on a color for the YUME Polo? Are you were leaning to like grays and was it purples? For your daughter's Norway group. Oh, plan to have it finished for your Norway. Ooh, Norway cruise in July. Oh, that'll be awesome. That sounds absolutely lovely. I was going to say, I think I think Lil Vanten is in Sweden. And Mikamuka, who occasionally drops by, I think Mikamuka is in Norway. Who else is in the in Scandinavia? I think Rebecca. Rebecca might be up that way. We see Rebecca occasionally. Anyway, very cool. Gray or lilac purple family. Okay, you bought 5 shades of gray and 5 shades of purple. Okay, that's what I kind of remembered, roughly those two colors. When I bought the yarn today for the Finest Kind sweater, I very seriously considered a red purple. I was looking hard at that red purple, and I was like, oh. I ended up going with a kind of a light green, but yeah, it does sound nice. They had a really pretty selection of colors. I had considered, like, their greens are really nice. Like, these greens were really nice. But I was looking really seriously, like, at the black cherry and the blackberry. But I ended up going jade. But I was very much really considering these. I also really liked, what was it? The lilac was nice. They also had a really nice, oh, this blue, this cornflower. It's very similar to the purple I did my sweater in, but more on the blue side. You can see like little bits of purple. There are so many beautiful colors. I mean, even that chicory. I mean, these are all really wonderful colors. Iris. Yeah, like, the answer is yes. I would like one in all of these colors. Silver Mist was also pretty. Charcoal was pretty. Anyway, it was a hard choice. Okay, I think we're getting there. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. When you test your bamboo dyeing, do you know where you're going to start there? You're going to try to do a little bit of purple testing, or you just try to do like some flat colors first? Whoops. TBD. Dun, 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 dun. 2, 3. Oh boy, you have 4 buckets. You're gonna dye smallish amounts of each color to see what it's like. Lots of note taking. How many grams of dye? How many grams of fiber? How many salt water? Yeah, okay. Oh, good. But you're gonna have three turtles? Are you going to dye the turtles or are you going to dye your plied yarn? I guess that's a better question. I guess you could ply your yarn and then you could dye them. You could dye it and then ply it, right? Get some like different yarn. Although how well would it work if you dyed a turtle? The turtles are pretty dense, aren't they? Oops. Okay. Et voila! The test B. Oh, test spin be white, yeah. Planning on dyeing the fiber. Oh, and then spin it into a turtle. Oh, okay. It could all be backwards. Maybe I should spin the yarn in white. I don't know. I don't know when it's easier to dye. Something about putting like lots of little tiny fibers in water sounds like a potential nightmare. But if it holds up in water, then maybe you're fine. Like if you think, if you think it'll stay cohesive in the water. When you made your green yarn, you dyed the fiber, right? But that was like a wool blend, right? Recipe for, yeah, okay. Well, yeah, you'll find out. Maybe maybe bamboo will be like dyeing any other fiber. I mean, certainly if you want to make changes, it's easier to do it if you have the fiber. I mean, like color-wise. Like if you end up with a gray that's too dark or something, you could always like mix it with a lighter, blend it up or something. Okay, we are well on our way. Oops. Oh, you know what? Now we're like on 3 inches. Yeah, okay. So now we're spot on. Okay, so that was 24 rows. All right, let's check out one of these flower videos. Mm. Oh, crap. Ugh. Wait, what? All right. You dyed the fiber? No, it wasn't a blend yet. Okay. Sheep fleece, and after dyeing that, you had to oh, okay, you carded and blended afterwards. All right, so here's one version. Here's one version, right? It's a pretty big bucket. It's got kind of like a wavy thing on the bucket. And you can see they've got kind of like two types of roses, like closed and open. And you can see, right, it's like a 3 ring and then a 4th ring that has the flowers on them. The other one looks like, or try to smell the fiber you thought you'd need. Oh, there you go. No, that's good. This one is a bit looser. This one's a bit looser, right? It's got the same design, right? 3 rings, a 4th ring, actually. No, it's a little bit bigger, right? 3 rings, a 4th ring, and then the like loop rings with the flowers on them. The flowers honestly look a bit more, they look more like the closed flower version. So if I'm looking at these two things, the bucket is also simpler. It's like a simple bucket. The coaster's pretty big. I'm actually inclined to do this one. I actually kind of like this one better. They're very similar. And they probably do the exact same thing. It's probably choice of yarn. And again, like having an extra row on the other one. Yeah, flower coasters. So let's check this out. Oh. Okay. What do we got? Milk cotton yarn. What the hell is milk cotton yarn? Already off to a great start. Cotton house store milk cotton. Okay, 80% cotton, 20% manufactured fibers, milk casein. All right, it's a worsted yarn. It is a worsted yarn. But it is cotton. Okay. A 3mm hook. That's going to be what, a D hook? Maybe a C hook. Yeah, extra milk proteins in your fiber. That way if you get hungry, you just start gnawing on your yarn. Okay, I do not have a 3mm hook. I've got a 2.27 and a 3.25. So, classic. Off to a great start. Flowers that will eventually wilt and spoil. Okay, magic ring. Chain 4. Is that a parenthesis? I guess that's a parenthesis. So it's double crochet chain times 11. That's unusual. Okay. Let's just try to see if we can do one of these. I'll go with the bigger hook. And go with the D hook.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Always forget how to do. Right. Oh, right. Okay. That's the part that's always like the goofy part. It's the first. Mm. Wow, that's a small hook for that yarn. Okay. Crap. All right. Okay, so we're going to double crochet and chain 1 11 times. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, 11. Okay. Okay, I started really big there and got small, so probably not so good. But it probably won't be noticeable. All right, I'm going to write this down. Crochet, flower, coaster, and pot per towel. So round 1. Okay. Worsted yarn. They use, what was it, milk yarn? Round 1, magic ring, chain 4, double crochet chain times 11. Okay. Slip stitch in the chain 3. She chained 4 at the beginning. So I guess that means you go into the 3rd chain. So slip stitch into the 3rd chain. Wait, why did that just take her a minute to do? Okay, it just took her forever to get into the chain. Okay, slip stitch in the chain space. Slip stitch in the chain space. chain 3, okay. So here's I mean, look at how bad this is. I'm sorry, but this is bad. The directions are bad because it's implied, it's not stated, that she's going to be crocheting all the rest of the stuff in the chain spaces. Okay, so that's bad, first of all. Second of all, you can't tell what she's doing, right? It's like, oh, look, watch what I'm doing in this tiny thing, as opposed to like being up where you can actually see it. And it's like flipping around while she's going. It's an example of someone that didn't want to actually be helpful with their video, which is why they didn't create a pattern that you could actually just download. Why they made it for free so that you'd have to watch their video 50 fucking times to understand what they're trying to do. Okay, chain 3. Double crochet, and then chain 1. So now we're basically just going to do that 11 more times in all the spaces. So 2 double crochets, chain 1,
Hello there.
hello there. Oops. Have I watched or read The Way of the House Husband? I have not. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, 12. Okay, there we go. That's the second round. This is acrylic, so it's going to have a different lay to it. Okay, round 2 is slip stitch into chain space. Chain 3, double crochet, chain 1, in chain space, 2 DC, chain 1, in chain. chain space times 11. Slip state. Okay, slip stitch into chain 3. Slip stitch in next double crochet. Okay. Round 3. Wait a minute, she did 3? Oh, that's right, she did have 3. Okay. So again, it's just the same thing, except now we're doing three double crochets. Slip stitch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. Hey, sure, Miss Fire, how you doing? What are your favorite anime? Haven't read the manga. I assume it's good because the series is fantastic. No, I hadn't heard about it. No square? We did it. Bricks. Okay, and then we chain 1. We're basically doing the same thing, just now 3 double crochets. Okay. How you doing, Mr. Misfire? We're trying out one of these flower bouquet things, but it's a YouTube video instead of being in like a pattern. And I was just complaining about how that apparently means that the person can write crappy instructions and also have a crappy video that doesn't actually show what they're doing very well because they're doing like this. Nothing better than someone that's quote unquote making something available for free when they're clearly trying to make it as unhelpful as possible. Drag rate. Oh no, it usually only takes about, well, the square usually takes 30 minutes to, well, 15 to 60 minutes depending on how annoying the pattern is. That one was all single crochet, so it took a little bit longer than normal. But it wasn't too bad. And then we actually did some knitting on the polo already. But I wanted to give one of these flower coaster things a try. Unfortunately, both patterns that are available for free on Ravelry are videos. So here we are suffering through one of the videos. We're on the easy part. I swear crochet videos are either amazing or horrible, nothing in between, yeah. Well, so here's the classic thing, right? Yet again, the instructions don't make it clear. That first thing that says slip stitch in next space, all the stuff that follows are in the chain spaces. I mean, I guess it's a no-brainer, but I don't know. When someone doesn't like write that out, like I don't know. Makes me wonder, like who are you aiming this for? And what do you And then again, like in their video, when it's like, hey, can you see what I'm doing? Can you see what I'm doing? What kind of yarn? This is acrylic, but it's just because it's what I had right next to me when I grabbed something. The video here uses cotton, which would probably be a better choice for this. Like, this is going to end up being too stiff. Okay. So that's their basic thing. It's also, I went with a slightly bigger hook, but it probably needs to be smaller. The lack of standardization drives you nuts. COVID is the worst best thing for crochet. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, here, let me write this out. I mean, it's obvious like what they're doing at this point. Slip stitch in next chain space. Chain 3, 2DC, chain 1, and then 3DC, chain 1, and chain space times 11. Oh. Slip stitch, cut the yarn. Okay, so we're just going to slip in. All right, I'm gonna grab some green yarn. Be right back. Okay. So slip into chain 3, cut yarn. Change to green yarn, round 4. So if I don't need the white anymore. Not a great green, but this is not to make something pretty. We're just making this as a test. Chain 1, single crochet in the same stitch. Chain 1, single crochet in the same stitch. Okay, in a chain space. So the instructions should start in a chain space. In a chain space. Chain 1, single crochet in same. It says same stitch. She means the same chain space. I'm correcting your shit. Okay, so okay, so we can completely weave this in and do whatever with it. All right, I tack a lot. You haven't found any cotton that's soft here? Everything is so scratchy, but not itchy, just rough. Okay. Well, I always find a lot of acrylic, like the basic, like this stuff, this is always just kind of rough and scratchy. It's not a pleasant yarn. I don't think it's a pleasant yarn. Cotton yarn I've had mostly is very soft. Like those stuff that we're using for the polo is quite soft. It's a bamboo cotton blend, but okay. Oh, you know, I guess I could just, no, too late. So we're going to, let's go in here. We're going to chain one and then single crochet in the same space. Okay. And then we're going to chain 5. So this is the chain 5 are the hooks on which the flowers are done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Acrylic, not this acrylic. This acrylic is Super Saver acrylic is pretty stiff. I mean, look at it. Okay, let's see. Skip 1 DC. Single crochet in next DC. Okay. Here's the quiz, class. Can you tell, is she going between the double crochets, or is she going into the chain as you would normally do for it? Honestly, it doesn't fucking matter, but this is a matter of principle. Which one is she doing? Is she going into the space between the double crochets, or is she going into the double crochet? She says single crochet into the next double crochet. That to me looked like the space. That looked like the space between the double crochets. Anyone? Here, we can. Hey, Luna Hard, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm ripping this one to shreds. At the shitty instructions. How are you doing? Okay. So again, the question here is, after she chains 5, is she going to go into the double crochet? And by into the double crochet, I mean here. Or is she going to go between the double crochets, by which I mean there? Her instructions say into the next double crochet, which in any other pattern I would take to mean here. I can't tell. Oops. Crap. Oh, crap. Yeah, it does look like the double crochet. Okay. Good. Okay, so She's single crocheting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 1 double crochet. Really? You've seen her videos before, they can be very confusing because her fingers always... Exactly, that's what I was just saying. Her instructions are not clear. Her instructions that she writes out are not clear. And then she's like, always like, you can't see what's going on. So a big like thumbs down for this video so far. Okay, chain 5, skip a double crochet, single crochet in the next double crochet. So we're actually skipping our chain space, theoretically, and going here. That seems weird, but we'll do it. Oh, is she using British crochet terms? Oh, fucking A. Where was that in her fucking instructions? You know what? Unlike. I'm sorry. But that's... Oh, you prefer bellico. Oh, I got it. Okay. All right. I will my unlike. Honestly, though, that still should be in here. We were just talking about that on something else. Daiwick was asking about knitting patterns. Okay. I don't think I'm doing this right. You know what? Hold on. Yeah, if you look really closely, she's going in the chain space and then the middle double crochet. The chain space, the middle double crochet, the chain space, the middle double crochet. If you read her instructions, she's saying like go into every other double crochet. If you did that, because there's 3, you would be like 1 1 and then the middle and then the 1 1. Yeah, so again, like that's not even what she's doing. Okay. Double crochet is basically a single crochet. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I missed that. You wanted to make a flower bouquet tablecloth. Oh, right. Yeah, we're making a coaster. Same thing, smaller, right? And this also, it comes in like a little bucket, a little pot, a little flower pot. It was very cute. Okay, you know what? Oh. Ah, there we go. Okay. So right there's a good shot. You look at the end of it and she's in the chain space and then she's in the middle double crochet. That is literally not what her instructions say. Okay, so let me go back. So we're right in the first one, right? So you start in the chain space, you go into the middle, but you're supposed to go into the chain space next, not the next double crochet, which is... So again, let me just be really clear on like why this is wrong. Her instructions say, once you do this, chain 5, and then skip a double crochet and go into the next double crochet. That is incorrect. It's into the chain space you go into the, and then you chain 5 and go, you skip 1 and go in here. If you actually follow her instructions, you'd end up here and here, and then the middle, and then there and there. And so, okay. Again, was it laziness because like I've got a video so I don't have to write this correctly? Or what? I don't know. But let's correct it. Find a video of a woman who verbally explains how to do it while crocheting the flower. Oh, nice. If you've got a good video, I would certainly like to see it. I would prefer a pattern, to be honest. It's just, for me, that's just way easier. Mm-hmm. Hmm. You never understand videos unless they verbally explain what they're doing. It certainly typically doesn't hurt. They all seem to like to just play crappy instrumental music. The Polo videos did that too. The guy tried to like highlight, and though that kind of worked because you could follow what they were doing, but oh my goodness, it still was not trivial. It was not easy. Oh, you put a YouTube link in this. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right. I also feel like I could have gone to the smaller hook, but I think it would have been really hard with this yarn. Ah, okay. Thank you, Luna Heart.
Today we're crocheting a flower bouquet that also turns into a coaster.
Okay, so they've got a different style. I mean, they're all variations on the same theme. Now, this is an example of a single coaster that bundles up into a bouquet, as opposed to this, which is multiple coasters that layer up into a flower pot. So I will check that one out too. But in the meantime, let's finish this off. They were going in every one, right? Am I doing this right? Oh God, let's just mute this. I don't like, it's pointless to hear the music. Yeah, it's into every single one. Okay. All right. Wow. Well, thank you, Luna Heart. How's your dress coming along? music is annoying. You always have it on mute. Oh yeah, we're not going to be able to read Bleach today. It's going to be I think tomorrow. We will read Wonder Cat. We will read The Kitty, but I've got a music rehearsal this evening, so I have to leave early again. And we will read The Kitty story. Bleach will be tomorrow. Oop, wait a minute. That's supposed to be single crochet. Slowly getting there, doing some rows of stream. It doesn't take forever to do. That's good. Yeah, I got to lurk today, but I spent most of my day having to write. So I was very non-interactive today. A lot of lurking today. I usually try to have like 4 or 5 streams up while I'm at work. But today was one of those too busy trying to get a paper done again. Saw the cat mayhem. I saw a kitty at one point, but was there mayhem involved? Maybe that's normal. Okay, we burned through that pretty fast. Either Midnight or Star. Oh yeah, but it was the dark. Well, I didn't see the other kitty, so it was a dark kitty. That sounds like that's Midnight. Okay, so we're basically in a chain space, chain 1, single crochet in chains in same chain space, chain 5, single crochet into middle DC of triple, chain 5, single crochet into chain space, chain 5, repeat all the way around. Single crochet, basically single crochet and chain 5 into each chain space and middle DC of triple cluster. That would have been like the easiest way to write that. Okay, you're going to slip stitch into the single crochet and chain 1. Slip stitch in single crochet stitch and chain 1. Round 5. God help us all trying to figure out what this next round is. This is only the 5th round. I'm already like at my limit of patience, which is not a long thread. Midnight is all black and very clingy. It was very cute. Okay, so slip stitching into the single crochet. That's kind of like here. All right, so that's the end of round 4. Oh, and then chain 1. Now it says 1 single crochet in the chain space. Okay, presumably that's this. Chain 3. 1 double crochet and 1 chain times 3, double crochet, chain 3, single crochet. This is so bad. Okay, let's watch. Okay, she's single crocheting. There's a single crochet in the chain space. Now she's going to chain 3. Now apparently it's going to be double crochet chain 1 times 3. Was that into the same chain space? Yeah, so she's still in the same chain space. And she's double crocheting and chaining, and she's going to do that. That's the second time. Dear God. Okay. And then she's double crocheting and triple crocheting, or sorry, doing a chain 3 and then single crocheting. That's all in the same chain space. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, so this is now like... Oh. See, this is where you, instead of this, you write in the next chain space, colon, all that shit. Would have made that a lot clearer. Okay, so we're going to single crochet. We're going to chain 3. We're going to double crochet, chain 1 3 times. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So the bad news is we don't repeat this, or at least not right away. Chain 1. Okay, so I've done that now 3 times. And then we double crochet. Chain 3, single crochet. Okay, so that gives it kind of like a frilly leafy quality, I guess. In the next chain space, see, there we go. Wait, in the next chain space, chain 7. So I guess you start with, do you go right into a chain? No, she did a single crochet there. Oh, single crochet in next space. Okay, no, I missed that. See? Chain 7, skip 3 chain. What? Okay, chain 7, skip 3 chain. Oh, and slip stitch 4 from the hook. Okay, she's making like a picot. And then chain 3. And then single crochet into that same chain space. Okay, so what was this nightmare again? This nightmare is single crochet, chain 7, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch 4 in, So we're making like a little picot bubble, and then chain 3. So we've made a little like double chain 3 with picot at top, single crochet. Yeah, okay, so that creates like this like little thing. So we got little 2 motifs of things. We're probably like just going to alternate that, right? Single crochet, chain 3. Yeah. Yeah, so it's basically repeating that. We're basically doing two methods. Alternate A and B in chain spaces. A is in chain space 1 SC, chain 3, 1 DC, chain 1 times 3, DC, chain 3, SC. And B is in next chain space, single crochet, chain 7, slip stitch in 4 from hook, picot, chain 3, single crochet. And we're alternating those two things. Okay. So again, we're chaining 1, or sorry, single crochet, chain 3, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and then it's double crochet, chain 3, single crochet, all right, and then we single crochet, chain 7, one, 2, 3, 4. We make a picot, chain 3, single crochet. Okay, so that's going to be our alternating pattern. Which really, right, you're making like a big and then like a narrow. Big, narrow, big, narrow. Okay, I'm going to pause there because we're getting close to the point that I have to go and we need to read some manga. We're going to read Kyuu-chan. That was the wrong button. But it is kitty time. Oh, I got an email from Nintendo, but it's about Xenoblade Chronicles. Oh, I got my music is out there in the rain. That's great. All right, it'll be fine. Okay, let's read some Kyuu-chan. All right. Okay, so we're on 91. Oh, this is a short one. 1, 2. So this is going to be 91, 92, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 92 to 101. Ooh, you got croissant sandwiches. Nice. My carrying factor is so small nowadays. I had sorry, when I published the Fushigi Neko video from yesterday, for whatever reason, the see the title came up which in just squares, so something in Clipchamp just like messed up, and I'm like, you know what, I don't care. I don't have it. It looked fine and in the system. It looked fine in the system, but it published it this way, and I'm like, I don't have a half hour, an hour to debug this crap. So I'm like, who cares? It doesn't matter. The important part was down here where you can't see it. That says what we're reading, but I just put a little note in the description that said, like, sorry, I don't care. Don't have an hour to waste with Clipchamp. Okay, speaking of, let's go. Okay. Oh, sorry. 92? No one. Is that right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, okay. All right, there we go. It's Kyuu-chan time. Are we ready? Are we ready for the cuteness? Here we go. All right, let's continue our 10th session with Fushigi Neko no Kyuu-chan, Wonder Cat Kyuu-chan. Neko ga kao o arao. So cat washing face. Ja, that's water coming out of the faucet. Pasha, pasha. So there we go. The very title. We have supesharu, special. Za. Okay, so it's like rain on the inside falling. We got za, which is the sound of rain out on the outside. Ikinari futte kita na. Suddenly precipitated. Suddenly came to be raining. You know? Is there some sort of expression about a cat washing its face, like when it rains or something? There must be some sort of expression. This feels like this is like an embodiment of some sort of Japanese expression. I am not familiar. If you know, please place it in chat or on YouTube comments. Ame, rain. Soto, ikitai no, outside, wanting to go. So you want to go outside? Oh, look at this. That is adorable. Picho. So that's like a raindrop splashing on Kyuu-chan. Kyuu-chan's shocked. Karitai no. Want to go home? Okay, so apparently did not like that. Teru teru. Okay, so there is an expression, teru teru bozu, right? Which is the teru teru bozu is the weather, the little they look like white heads with little, like a handkerchief if you bundled it up within a ball on top, and then you hung it up from the doorpost or something. And they're little weather things, and there's a song that's like teru teru bozu, that it's like rain, rain, go away. So it's for kids and things when you want it to stop raining. So all that is to say, there you go, paper doll, which children pray to for fine weather. Teru teru bozu. That is what this is referring to. And I realize at some point I am not going to get these very obscure references. Well, what seem to be obscure references, but... Okay, za, za. So again, it's raining. Kyuu-chan's looking outside, drawing a sun. Oh, and there it is. That's what it is. Kore kazuru to. This thing, if decorate. So kazaru is to decorate. So if you decorate with this thing, hareru yo. It will clear up. It will become fine weather. Kyuu. Kyuu-chan appears to prefer to hug it because it's cute. Kazari nai no? You're not gonna hang it up. You're not gonna decorate with it. Oh no. Daijoubu. Okay. This could be like, is it okay? Are you okay? Am I okay? Za. Still raining. There's Kyuu-chan with the teru teru bozu. Oh no. This is disturbing. Chotto kaemono urusuban shitete. Okay, so a little bit shopping, taking care of the home. So Hinata is saying, I'm going to go shopping for a little bit. Please take care of the house. Tadaima, I'm back. Batatatatata. Okay, that's Kyuu-chan running up with something. Nani te kureru no ka? Arigato. What is this? Oh, that's to wipe, right? Was it, it's not toku. It's to wipe though. What is this? Oops. Fuku. To wipe, to dry. Fuite kureru no ka? You're going to do the favor of wiping, drying? Thank you. Oh, so notice Hinata went to some cat store, not surprising. Amagu. Amagu. Rain gear. Rain gear. Like rain clothing. Yeah. Rain gear. Hai, kore Kyuu-chan ni. Here you go. This thing to Kyuu-chan. Okay, question marks. What could this possibly be? Oh. Wow, that's crazy adorable. Gado. Gado, which I guess is guard. Like to guard, to protect. Kore de ame ni nurenai yo. With this, by the rain, will not get wet. So with this, you won't get wet by the rain, okay? Right? So this is being very careful. Pull, pull. Okay, that's the rain bouncing off. Picho. Kyuu-chan gets splashed in the face. Kyu. Korobu yo. Korobu yo. To fall over? Fall down? Oh, you're gonna fall over. Yeah, like you will fall over, you know? Meaning like, because you can't see. And that's why guard for the title. Protect up. Oh, look, and Kyuu-chan has also still has the teru teru bozu. Hayai ne. It's early. It's early, isn't it? Pyong ta 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 ta. Okay, so Kyuu-chan hops out, walks over. Oh, there's a frog. Pichi. Pichi. Chapu. Which I think is splashing. Mo kokufuku shita no? You have already done kokufuku. Oh, conquest. Like victory over your problem, I guess. Like you've already overcome your weakness. You've already okay. Sukoshi zutsu? Like just a little bit? Yeah, little by little. Byo! That's the wind picking up. Bicho! And Kyuu-chan gets splashed. Or they both get splashed with a big wind gust. Oh no. Ha ha ha. Mata ni I guess that's mata nige ka. Still weak? Question mark. When you are nige at something, nigate. Mata nigate ka? Meaning being bad at something or being a dislike. So Hinata is saying like, oh, you're still disliking it. You're still not good at it. Meaning the rain. Aww. でも、Kyuuちゃんは苦手な中でも好きなものを見つけられてすごいな。But as for Kyuu-chan, even in the middle of disliking or being bad at something, meaning the rain, liking things, being able to discover, that's incredible, you know? So again, to put that all together. But as for Kyuu-chan, in the middle of something that you don't like, it's incredible that you're able to find things that you do like. Nade, that's patting Kyuu-chan. And nade, and Kyuu-chan is patting the teru bozu. Okay. Ame agari, which is the rain clearing. Like lifting, the rain lifting, meaning going away. Yeah, after the rain. Pichon, that's just a drop of water. Ame agattana, the rain has lifted. The rain has stopped, hasn't it? There's the sun. Aww. And we get a rainbow from Kyuu-chan. And there's the teru bozu. And they've got hot cocoa, presumably. Okay. Volume? Oh, volume. Shitori. Okay. Fuwa. Fuwa is like fluffy. So clearly they're going to get fluffy. Shitori must mean like soaked. Drenched. Damp, moist. I like damp, moist, quiet, mellow. Shitori fuwa. All right, that was the end of that section. So we're going to pause there and we'll continue next time. There you go. Practice your hiragana, but that's not an easy word. So we'll see what that is next time. All right. Gaman, like perseverance. Gaman shiro. All right, that's it. I didn't even see how long that took. That was maybe like 10 minutes. That's good. That series is so adorable. Guess what? For those that remember Chi's Sweet Home, there's a new series that is like Chi in France. So we may have to check that out soon. All right, we're going to raid Barb. Barb has just started. I would never raid Barb, but he's just started, so he won't notice. All right, thanks everyone for hanging out. I hope you all have a good one. I will be streaming tomorrow. We'll get back to manga. We're going to do our things, but we're going to go fast. So thanks again. Hope you all have a good one.